What's up, guys? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is going to be day 3 of the Cursed City. And yeah, so this is where I'm at so far. I did post a video, I think, yesterday. This is going to come out a day later. So I'm going to be basically a day behind on posting the Cursed Cities gameplay. And yeah, so this is going to be day 3 for me. Of course, I missed 2 keys because of work. That was on the first day. And that's why I made that full video of day 1 and day 2 basically all together. So here's where I am so far. I did get a bunch of the mythical chaos reroll stuff, or for the forge, whatever this is called. And I'm going to go up this way. So I want to get this key up here, and it's called the Eclipse key, right? So I'm going to go up this way, hopefully go against this boss, Bommel and Ice Golem, which that's going to be a very difficult one because we've got, I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult, I guess, if you have Oella, because she can increase the resistance on your whole team, and it's dungeons. So I'm assuming that double bosses is dungeons, or I could be wrong. I don't know if this is considered dungeons if you're in the Cursed City. That's good to know. I wonder. But either way, we're going to hopefully beat it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I can't fight it right now. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go for D5 here. This will be simple. I mean, I've got a good enough roster here on my free-to-play account, so I should be good. However, some of my champions are not geared up. So we'll try to do a 3-man against these level 150 mobs. Should be good to go, though. As long as I can decrease their defense, yeah, we're good to go. It's really not that difficult. Not for if you have a decent roster. And I got my Genzen in some damage gear, so we're going through this no problem. Okay. Weak hits from Genzen because he's spirit facing off against the magic affinity, which stinks, but it is what it is. We still should be fine, though. Okay, let's decrease their defense. Extra turn it. Wipe them out slowly but surely. And the mobs are really weak right now, but as time goes on, I'm sure it's going to get way, way harder. Okay, 6 hits didn't even kill Genzen, so that's how you know they don't hit crazy hard. Bunnyman's probably going to take out Genzen, that's fine. And there you go. First one down, 150k silver, we'll take it, 50 seconds. So I have a couple of different routes I can take here. Let's see, do I want the Cursed Remnants? I kind of want the Remnants because the more Remnants we get, the faster it is that I can go and pull for a mythical potentially, or save the remnants, and hopefully during a fusion or a champion, a fragment champion, we can use those remnants and they allow us to get points from pulling the remnants. I really hope so. It would kind of stink if they don't do that. Maybe I'll go here in D6. I think that's the only place I can go. Yeah, it actually forces me to go here. There's no other path. So you have to take D6. I mean, I've got my Vrask built out. He's okay. He's kind of slow. 273 resistance, 171 speed. Yeah, so he's a bit slow. Maybe he's missing gear. I think he's missing gear. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Way overboard on the crit rate, but it is what it is. Let's just throw it on. Let's just finish off Vrask here so he can help us heal. And a 5-star Vrask is not bad, honestly. And of course, I could probably just solo this with Sammy. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know why I didn't even look at that. I can just solo it with Samson. What am I thinking? Yeah, this is too easy. All right, let's go. I don't know. I didn't even notice that until I went into the freaking tavern, and then I saw Samson. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Samson can solo this, no problem. Even if I get stunned, I feel like I could still do it. Yeah, this will be easy. Especially if I can do my big ability. Oh yeah. That's easy. That is simple. My Sammy is built. He's almost at 100k on HP, so he keeps getting stunned though like crazy. He doesn't have high resistance. He's just a damage dealer. 45. Wow. 45 greater oils. This is not bad when it comes to getting as much resources as possible. That's why I love this content. So a huge positive when it comes to resources. Early game, mid game, late game, doesn't matter. You can be any type of player. The resources in hard mode Cursed City is really, really strong. The downside is I would say just the fact that it's like campaign and Doom Tower just mixed in, and then they have double bosses. But there's no new bosses besides this dude right here, Amius. So other than that, that's probably the only downside I would say. And for early game players starting at level 52, they just might not have a roster for it. So that's another issue potential. Let's see here. We've got speed, Andresia, Gorgorab, and damage. I guess I could go for more damage instead. Let's do that. I'm not even really paying attention to the champions very much. I'm just literally picking and getting it done. Because honestly, if you have level 60 champions, you have decent gear, you have the masteries, or you might not even need masteries as long as you have good gear, and level 60 champs. So luckily for me, since I've been playing for so long as a free-to-play player, I just have all the right champs, I have good gear, and yeah, I'm just breezing through it right now. But I'm sure eventually I'm going to get stuck. The part that people are going to get stuck on the most is really the bosses, the double bosses, depending on which ones they are, and the fact that you need to use specific champions from certain factions, or you need to use factions and spirit affinity or magic affinity specifically. That's what's going to stop people from being able to do this, because you'll have to continuously re-gear champions as time goes on and the content gets harder and harder. But right now, it's not too bad. I think that the hardest part about this is going to be Amius. I haven't seen a video yet on Amius getting taken down, but I'm hoping to see one soon. All right, now finally, the path veers off in two different directions. So, technically I could have gone up this way from the other day. This is probably going to be like 50 of the oils, the lesser oils, which is not bad. Makes it so I don't have to farm as much of Sand Devil, but I still have to farm it. Stage 25. I don't know which way to go. If I go this way, that means I have to go up this way and then this way. But I would get more of the mythical forge material to potentially roll for mythical gear. So that's really nice. Or I could just try to go straight for the boss and then come back around eventually, which is what I'll probably do. So I'll just go to D8 instead. Oh, I could probably just solo this with Skull Crown. Yeah, this is very easy right now. Oh, that's annoying. That is super annoying. Put the freaking block damage Helicath right at the beginning. That sucks. I might actually lose this potentially. Because he's taking too many turns. Or I'm taking too many turns. Oh, thank God. No more Helicath, please. Sweet. Alright, no Helicath. We're good. We still did it. We still did it. We're good. GG's. 15? That's actually crazy. That's actually this is the most rewards. You don't typically see Plarium give out 15 superiors. Like, this doesn't typically happen. 15 superiors. It's not even like obviously that's a lot. That's a lot. You've got to do at least like 5 to 10 runs in the Spirit Keep to get 15. Potentially more on the highest stage. That's actually really good. Yeah, this is going to be really difficult. Do I even have a shield set? Like, you need a shield set, I think, on somebody to start off. And you need to put on destroy gear, potentially. I think you'd need to put on destroy gear. Does anybody put shields? I don't think so. And you need high resist. So like a Bad L maybe could do good work here. But he needs to have regen gear. Which I do have it. This champ's in the vault. It's a collection, okay. Okay, I can upgrade this. Oh, nice. I can get it to... Let's go ahead and just level it up. 15% HP. Let's take that. 75k HP. I don't know if he'd be able to do it on his own, though. I feel like maybe Vlad, because he destroys enemy max HP. You need enemy max HP champs, so... And my Tila Gourmet is not booked, or it doesn't have enough artifacts, because I use her for Ice Golem on stage 9 hard, and I don't want her to survive at the Ice Golem, so I took off gear so she dies purposely. Gorgorab, not enough resist. So basically, I'd have to re-gear. You have to re-gear champions a lot in this. That's the only stinky part about this. So I couldn't use her. She's in a stun set, counterattack set, revenge. Mausoleum Mage is in poison. But again, I think I would need to take him out of the poison set. I would have to re-gear a bunch of champs, but I really need to destroy that max HP. Does she destroy max HP? She destroys max. Dark Elhaine could come into this potentially to destroy max HP. But I'd have to put her as much damage as possible, right? I wonder if Karam comes into this too. Deals poison damage instantly. He could come into this potentially. And you might need to put in like a frozen Banshee with poison sensitivities to beat him down with poisons. I don't really see many max HP champs here. Tagore would actually be insane against this boss. Placing a shield with reviving all dead allies, which, yeah, so that's pretty nice. Decreases damage received by allies with 50% HP or less by 10%. He would actually be very strong. So, yeah, unfortunately, even Knight Errant actually would be really strong. Because it's just a matter of beating him down as quickly as possible, right? So you're going to want to do as much damage as quickly as possible. If you have good destroy sets or champions that can just destroy max HP in their kit and put them with crazy high damage, like, for example, Dark Elhaine and whatnot, then you could do it. It's just a little bit difficult. But you also need someone to place shields. I'm going to re-gear some champions and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm back. I just re-geared a bunch of champions. So I found that also Little Miss Annie, I didn't keep that in mind. I forgot about her kit. That on this ability, she does destroy enemy max HP. So I do have a Savage set on my Little Miss Annie. I've got my Bad L in the same gear that he's been in. I just upgraded it, of course, with the Ascensions here on the boot. Speed with HP %, which is nice. He's going to place poisons, help cleanse the provokes. He won't hopefully get provoked at all because he has almost 400 resistance. Then we've got Vlad the Nightborn. I re-geared him. I put him in a destroy gear. I put him in as much damage I could get with my destroy gear. So it's not great, but hopefully he can do a little bit of damage. And then also I re-geared my Gorgorab into a bolster set. So he gets passive healing. He can revive if necessary. He is very slow. This bolster set that I have on him is not great with Immortal. But he does get the passive healing from the bolster, which is, 10% every turn, plus the Immortal, 3% every turn. I would need to max out this piece of gear to get him over 200 speed. It'll get him to about 204 or 205 speed, something like that. But it'll get him over 200. And then, of course, I could glyph, but I don't have any glyphs on hand, so that kind of stinks. But either way, Masteries, he's not fully done. He is fully booked, though, in Miracle Heal, which I don't even think we really need. And then lastly, who else did I decide to use? I think that was it. It was just those 4, really. And maybe I'll slot in another champion. Either Reviver in Old Hermit Jorg, who already has Immortal on him. And his stats are here. He's not very fast either. Or I could put in Mausoleum Mage. I just didn't re-gear my Mausoleum Mage. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to use him. Or I could try to use this secondary Bad L as well. And just slap a couple pieces of gear on him for regen. Which I might honestly do, to be honest with you. Maybe you could even use Xelataw, putting a shield buff on all allies equal to max 8. Wait, it's based on his max HP. 20% of his max HP for 3 turns. So Xelataw ends up becoming a huge champion. Huge. So Xelataw, I didn't even really think about that. Plus he has basically a shield set going. Yeah, let me go ahead and re-gear my Xelataw then. I keep finding champions that end up being good against Gyarados that I just didn't think of before. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. We got our Xel'Ataw built, and it's just a crappy, terrible gear, leftover gear, shield set, throwing random gear on the champions. 47k HP, 1600 defense, 204 speed. Nothing crazy, nothing to shake a stick at here. But again, Mastery's not even really done. He's only level 50. I used to use him in Faction Wars here and there. I can throw on a Blessing as well. I'm just not going to do that at this time. Not even really so worried about it. I'm just going to throw him in. So yeah, Xel'Ataw, he's going in. Oh wait, no, that's not the one. This one. Okay, this is Xel'Ataw. All right, we're going to do this on auto. Will it work the first time around? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. Place the poison. He resisted. Okay, interesting. Shields on all allies equal to 20% of his max HP. We're going to save that. I can attack and try to sleep, but it's not going to do anything. So we want to place decreased defense. There it is. Destroy max HP a little bit. How much damage can my Little Miss Annie do? Let's see. It's not crazy. But the increased attack would have really helped. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we still have HP there. Let's go ahead and... of course. We get feared. Okay, not good. Okay, so now we're getting provoked. Let's go ahead and heal up. This boss is going to be very challenging for most people, I feel like. It's going to be really difficult. You could bring in Mausoleum Mage as well, just to keep that in mind. Do this. I think I still win, though, only because of potentially how fast my champion right here is. What's his name? Bad Alcazar. But if I get hit too many times, that's not going to be good. I have to get back around to the cleanse. The heals are what help us out. Okay, we're resisting. I'm also getting Brimstone. Brimstone is going to help a lot too. Have to do the A1. Yeah, so let's just run it on auto. Let's just run it on auto and pray. Make myself smaller here. I'm just going to run it on auto and see if it works. I don't know for sure, though. It's going to come down to the poisons, honestly. I feel like Bad Alcazar, if you have crazy enough gear, he's going to end up doing work. I really think if you have Gorgorab, you need to build him in a regen set. Immortal, triple immortal, double immortal. If you have a legendary champion, make sure you put him in Brimstone. Brimstone's going to help a lot. Use destroy sets if you need it, but you need a shield set to begin with. Or you need someone to place the shield in the beginning. In this case, if I had Xel'Ataw built out with crazy gear, crazy stats, right, and just build him only, he would be able to place the shield for 3 turns. If you get a refresh set, or he somehow procs his ability to reset the shield ability, he'll keep placing the shield and you'll be all set. But I feel like I'll still win just because of the fact that we have so many heals from our regen set and immortal on my Bad L. I mean, I could be wrong, I could lose, but I feel like with the revives and the heals from Gorgorab on top of it, we win this. It's just going to take a while. And again, I could be wrong, but I feel like we end up winning this. Let's see what happens, though. I love the fact that it challenges you to try to, think about your champions, think about your gear, think about what you have in your arsenal already. So take a look at your vault. You might have to dig into your vault. You might have to take out champions that you've never even wanted to use before, but you're like, oh, snap. This person's actually usable in this area of the game. I just never use him because he's not that powerful. But now, champions that you never utilize and think that aren't powerful are going to be your strongest champions on your account for this specific content. So this is pretty cool. I like that I was able to find this out. And I'm glad that I have the champions to do it. If you don't have the champions, though, that's the hard part. And most people probably don't have a Xel'Ataw rank 6 level 60. Unless you used him for Faction Wars. So yeah, this is going to be a slow run. Honestly, if I just put double Bad L, it would have been better than my Vlad the Nightborn, because Vlad just keeps on going down really quickly. So yeah, just putting in tons of poisons, high resistance, regen set Immortal, and you're good to go. So Vlad, I would just end up taking him off this roster here for this team specifically. But for my Little Miss Annie, I would definitely keep her because she has high potential to do tons of damage. The only good thing about Vlad really is placing that decreased defense. Now that's bad. Oh my god. He stole everything. Oh my god. He's going to heal up. What? Alright, well, I guess it's just a solo at this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I think it's better that I just solo with Bad L. Probably just easiest to just do that to begin with. Yeah, I mean, if I keep getting... Okay, there we go. I keep getting provoked on a 3%, I feel like. Hopefully we can actually land Brimstone. That's going to be the most important part. So honestly, just solo it. If you have Bad L, just solo with Bad L. That's how I feel right now. I honestly feel like you just need a solo. And then Brimstone procs are huge. So I'm going to come back to you once this battle is done because this is going to take a little while. This is basically like Eurost Soul Cage against Scarab except with Bad El Khazar. So I'll come right back to you in a moment. All right, we got it. We got it, baby. Let's go. So 11 minutes, 24 seconds. So literally, I don't know why I worried about it so much. I re-geared for no reason. I re-geared for literally no reason. Just going with Bad El Khazar and solo it with Bad El Khazar. He's basically Euros 2.0. So yeah, did we get anything good? Merciless is actually strong gear. Crit damage, it would have to double roll. Flat stat attack. I could save it to get a reroll potential. Attack percent. Another one that I could potentially save. Speed and HP percent. Not great on the gear, honestly. Mythical Chaos Ore, though, 5-star. That's not bad. Pretty cool. Let's see what we've got going on next. So it literally is like boss and then double boss instantly. So you kind of have to go. It forces you to go to these two paths, but then you have to go this way and then you can go back down this way, which I'm not going to do. Or you could go out this way. So I have 3 keys left, which means I could do double boss here. And then I can go this way. Or I could go straight for the key. So I could do D13, D12 key. Which I might do, potentially. Or I could do... I can't do this boss yet. So I'd have to do D13. And then... Or I could do D24 with a Chaos Ore, which is either 6-star or 5-star legendary. This boss... This should be easy. This should be easy. I do have... Excuse me. I do have... what's her name? Lady Mikage, so that should be nice. However, I took the gear off my Tatsu because, you know, she's not really that great. I mean, she's okay, but I might have to use her. I actually don't have tons of champs. Holy crap. I mean, I'd have to kind of do this, but the thing is, he keeps healing up. Magma Boss heals up from placing the HP burn. So that wouldn't be good. Yoshi places HP burn on the boss, which is not good too. I could do a revive as needed. I mean, she would be good in this area. Zavia would actually be really strong against these bosses. And this chick right here, what's her name again? Marinix would actually be really good here with the AoEs. I don't have her geared. So again, it's just going to be a matter of gearing a ton of champions here. Actually, Nari the Lucky comes in and is really strong here, especially against Magma. He is geared for me, which is good. He's got good resistance, good accuracy. He's not really a damage dealer for me, but he can do the work at least. And then my Tatsu, her gear is gone, so I might need to actually throw in Tatsu. So Tatsu is going to probably come in. This guy right here is in my Faction Wars, I believe, Oathbound. He's not really built very well, but I'll throw him in there. And then, actually, Burungiri could be a good option as well. Oh, Seneschal could be an insanely good pick here as well. For me, he's not really, he doesn't have gear on him. Yeah, a lot of my champions just don't have gear, to be honest with you. Oh, man. Okay, wait a minute. This chick Steel Bowyer could be super strong here too with the enemy max HP. So there's tons of champions that I could build that could be strong here. Plenty of other champs here too. What's this chick do? Crackarth. She was from normal Doom Tower. I haven't built her. Strengthen and a shield buff on all allies. The shield's equal to 20% of her max HP. Revive on death on herself. Increase the value of all shield buffs on all allies by 15% while this champ's alive. Holy crap, that's actually really strong. She's actually pretty damn good. Okay, well, again, tons of champs that I could build. Let me go ahead and gear Tatsu. I just don't have gear on her right now. She's not even in my collection. She's in my vault because I vaulted her because she's trash. But she'll be good for PvE though, at least, right? So let me gear her really quickly and I'll be right back. I'm back again. I did re-gear my Tatsu. I put her back into a lethal set. It's crappy lethal, I'll be honest. Flat stat attack here, crit rate, accuracy with attack. It's not that great. Crit damage gauntlet. And then this is accuracy set, speed. Again, this is a good piece for 5-star. This one's decent. But yeah, I mean, I put her in a refresh accessory. And then her total stats, 175 speed. So she's slow. 4,000 on the attack, 333 accuracy. She's really slow. Now, I could go with speed instead for the set. I just don't have... I don't think I have any damage. I don't even know if I have crit damage here. I do have crit damage, so I technically could go with speed. I'll lose a lot of accuracy. And landing those sleeps that she has on her A2 is actually not bad, and decreased resistance as well. But I might not even necessarily need it because I'm just mowing them down with pure damage. So what I'll do is I'll just go in with this team. Maybe we can run it on full auto with Neri and everybody. Now, the only issue is there's no team preset. So I can't go in and tell my Lady Mikage to transform and do anything else, right? I can't make her do the stuns when I need her to do them. Now, actually, now that I think about it, wait a minute. I forgot that this chick right here places the block buffs. I totally forgot about that. So I could bring in a burner. No problem. So as long as you have this chick right here, I forgot her name off the top of my head. But as long as you have her, where does it have her name here? No, it doesn't. Oh, I remember. Rian the Conjurer. So if you have Rian the Conjurer and can land the block buffs on this boss right here, which should be no problem with her A1, I totally forgot about that. Then yeah, it should be fine. You should be able to land burns on the spider right here, but the issue is the spider here also heals because it's Tainted Skavag. It's the hard spider. It's not normal spider. So never mind. I take it back. Don't worry about it. Just do pure damage if you can help it. If you have to do HP burn, I'm sure maybe you could do it, but I can't guarantee that because I don't know off the top of my head which champions you'll need to use to HP burn this person down. Let's restart this. Let's restart. I need to do big damage. Let's edit. And you know what? Instead of using him, let's just use my damage dealer, Geomancer, because he's in way more damage than him anyways, so it'll be better. Plus, I know I can just continuously A1 with Geomancer, so it actually is better to use Geomancer. So I'm learning as I'm playing this, right? It's not like I know everything right away. I'm kind of playing this as I go. And this is the first time I'm playing the content, so... Of course, I have Lady Mikage, which is definitely a huge help. I could put in double Geomancer as well. So this is what I'd want to do then. My Geo is just going to take out all these spiderlings. Yeah, this is way better. This is way, way, way better. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll go over here, place that block buffs, and then I'll do this with the provoke. Okay. Yeah, this is going to go way faster. This is going to be so quick. Just keep killing these spiders. Yeah. I should have just did this to begin with. Increase the block buffs. Place the poison, or the HP burn, which didn't actually land, surprisingly enough. 3%. Place the weakens on everything. And let's try to take out a spider. There we go. Plenty of damage there. So this boss just healed up again. See if we can take out these spiders. Increase the duration. Okay. Decrease res, decrease accuracy. A1, take out the spiders. Just basically keep A1ing with Geo. Transform and then place some stuns. There we go. Stuns on every spider. Okay. Not bad damage in PvE, but in PvP, Tatsu's terrible. Okay. Counterattack there. What's this one do? Increase accuracy and weaken. So spider's already almost dead. This is way faster. I should have just used this Geo to begin with. A1, boom, they're all dead. There goes the spider. All right, we're good to go. Now I can full auto. That was way easier with Geo, just A1ing the whole time. Okay, so that, yeah, there you go. Use Geo. You can even use double Geo. Just go through it like butter. And this Geo is hitting hard. I have really good damage gear on my Geo, so that's why this is going to go quick. But also, we're at an earlier stage, right? I am in the next city, but these bosses are still not super strong yet. We're not at the point where I'm facing some real serious troubles. But I know I will face that in the hardest city, that's for sure. This boss is going to go down, no problem. We're going to get the win. There's plenty of other champions that you can utilize or options you can utilize for these bosses. Absolutely. You just need to make sure you're going AoE, bring a Provoker. Nari the Lucky's really good. Rian the Conjurer is from the normal Doom Tower. She's a very, very strong champion here. Tatsu, of course, I just have her because of the Lady Mikage fusion. And then, you know, Geo I pulled from a shard. And Mikage, if you wanted to switch her out, you could. Bring in a reviver. Bring in someone who's going to help support the team so that you can survive longer. Ooh! We actually got something potentially really strong here. Crit rate, speed. Okay. Merciless. That's good HP. HP percent with speed. Oh my god. I was hoping this would be crit rate or crit damage on these two flat stat pieces. What do we got here? Defense flat. Okay, it's supersonic. Defense with speed and crit damage, but it's supersonic. If only this was merciless, this would actually be insane. We'll take it either way. Merciless with attack, crit damage, attack flat. Dang it. But I did get a couple of Chaos Ores, so maybe we can get lucky on that. Attack, speed, HP, accuracy. This is good for a support-based champion. So it looks like we got a good amount of supersonic. We did split the difference, though. 3 supersonics and 3 merciless. They give you a healthy chunk of gear in this as well. This is why it's so strong. Still have 2 more keys. I apologize if this is a very long video, but I am going to be making longer videos for this content because it's fun to do every single day and it's brand new, right? So now I can go up this way and then go for the key tomorrow, or I can go for the key right away and try to suffer against Bommel and the Ice Golem, which I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to suffer because this will be pretty easy to me because I can just easily utilize Artak, easily utilize very strong champs. Like, look at all these champs. This will be too easy, I feel like, for me. So I want to try to face off against the big boys and get that next key. So let's do that. Let's go against these guys. Let's just throw in a bunch of champs here. And yeah, you should be able to full auto this, no problem. Boom. So the waves are starting to get stronger now. Level 180. So it's going to get difficult for a lot of players as these waves start to progress and get stronger and stronger. Of course, there's going to be a lot of people who don't have Ninja, who don't have Relentless set on their champions like I do. But you can still do it if you go with good damage and you've just been playing for a while, right? If you're just starting out in the game, then this is not where you want to focus right away. You want to focus on dungeons. You want to focus on completing your faction wars. You want to focus on completing the dungeon at the highest stages possible based on your account before progressing in this. Maybe you can get a few of the stages done, but you're just not going to progress in this too far right away if you're just starting out in the game or you just turn level 52. I just don't foresee people doing that. Unless you're a big spender and you have really great gear at a low level, right? That does happen sometimes. So 1 minute, not too bad. We did get the win there. 30 of the graders. All right, we'll take it. And now, oh man, I thought that it was connected to up here. Ah, that stinks. No. This is probably 15 of the superior void pots. That stinks, man. I really thought that it was connected up here. I got to really pay attention to that. So this is not connected, but this is connected. And this will bring us, is there any connection here? So this is the Deadrise city, okay. So this is going to connect across the bridge over to, what city is this? Plagueholm. And you can't actually come up this way unless you go across. And this is the hardest, Soul Cross. This is where you get the best gear possible. And the amazing amount of soul coins. And the remnants are like 50 or something. You get a crazy amount of remnants. However, this right here is going to be so difficult for people. It's going to be so hard and challenging. You basically need to come in with crazy damage when you do this. But either way, I guess I could... Do I want to just go right away? I want to get more gear. Let's get more gear here. Let's do it. I guess I'll do this then. Because this will be really easy for me, I feel like. Do I want damage? I do have double Herndig. But is my Herndig built? Let's see. He's okay. He's built for Faction Wars. He's not really built that great. Huh. You could also potentially bring in Nagorio. Decent champion. Went into me 2 times. I have him 5-star but not built. Maybe I'll just bring in my Syl the Drakes for healing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's see if we can full auto this bad boy. Here we go. Hands off. Let's do it. There's actually a very big shield on the champion there, the boss, Fire Knight. And he does big damage too. Oh, wow. He actually does really good damage. Thank God I have Syl the Drakes in there. So Syl the Drakes is going to be massive against these guys. But him destroying max HP is not good. We got to take out this bird as quickly as possible. The Griffin is a problem. He's going to transfer. We resisted most of it, but still not that great. Because the boss, the Fire Knight's going to come around and smack us in a sec. Yikes. So I'd be really concerned just about the enemy max HP ability from the Fire Knight. And Ninja is going to be a monster against Fire Knight. Okay, hopefully she revives the right person here. We won't be able to get through this shield. She revived the wrong person. She didn't revive Ninja. What the heck? Syl, what are you doing? Syl needs to revive Ninja in a second here, or else we won't be able to get through the shield. Just too difficult right now. Okay, Syl, revive. Come on, get your boy back. Is her revive just too long? Okay, there we go. Finally. Thank God she places the protection. So now, Ninja, if he has his ability, he does not. I've got to use the Hail Burn ability to get through that shield and keep it down. I just don't have turn meter reduction on the team in this case. So you'll definitely need to bring in turn meter reduction because he'll keep on healing. So I might need to consider bringing in a turn meter champ. Okay, let's see if we can get our Hail Burn ability off. There it is. Okay, extra turns, perfect. There's the turn meter reduction by Syl the Drakes. Okay, so she does have a turn meter potential on the A1, but it's not super powerful. Now that we've got his shield down, I think we take him out. Especially with Mishinaki with the passive attacking every time with the Courser of Curses. And there we go. We got him. Okay, thank God. So there's the gear that I'm looking for. Attack with attack percent on Merciless. Is that what this is? Yeah, I think this is Merciless. Yeah. Resistance with speed. I mean, I'll keep it, but this one's no attack percent on it, but I'll keep it. Dang it. I was hoping this was going to be crit damage. Defense with crit damage. Defense with accuracy. Come on, crit damage, please. Please. Ah, defense, but it does have accuracy and crit damage, so it's not terrible, but it's not amazing. All Merciless gear, which is pretty insane. Double boss, 2 minutes, 44 seconds on that one. So we did beat it. We got tons of rewards. Day 3, basically, right? Day 3. And we're doing pretty good. I mean, it's definitely more challenging and makes you think a lot more about all the different synergies that your champions have together. But because those areas are just easier, the first 2 cities there, it's just going to be easy in general for most players that have a decent roster like myself. So anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Let me just show you where I'm at here with how many I have. I have 84 mythical charms, and I'm going to want to make lethal. So I don't think I can do a 10 pop though, unfortunately. So I'm going to wait a little bit, I think, before I do the lethal 10 pops. There's another potential chance I could also do 10 pops of mythical potentially for perception, which would be really strong. You know what? Let's just do 1 10 pop of perception. We'll do 1 10 pop for the video. We'll do chest plate. And of course we want speed charms, right? So here we go. 10 pop of perception. I definitely prefer you putting it on lethal, but perception is going to be crazy strong if you can get speed substat for mythical and or accuracy. So let's do this. Here we go. 10 pop. Give me something crazy. Come on. Mythical. You only have a 2.5% chance for a mythical, by the way. So there's a chance I just don't get anything. Okay, no mythical. Still no mythical. There's another legendary. 6-star, okay. Come on, give me a mythical. Ah, okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to do any more. But did we at least get something good? Okay, speed and accuracy, that's a strong keeper. Speed, but it's 5-star. Speed and accuracy on HP chest plate, which I don't have too many HP chest plates. Defense percent with speed. I don't have many defense percent gauntlets for perception with speed. Now, it doesn't have accuracy, but if it can triple or quad roll on speed, that's a keeper. This one's garbage. Garbage. HP percent with speed and accuracy again. Wow, okay. 2 potential chances, so I'd want to get a triple roll on speed or accuracy. Accuracy, I'd want a quad roll here. If I don't, then it's not going to be that great of a piece because there's no speed. This could be decent for an offset piece for a damage dealer, though, with accuracy, attack percent, and crit damage. If it was crit rate or speed here, this would be like a perfect piece. Defense percent with speed. Again, this is probably going to need a triple for me to keep it. No accuracy. Yeah, so nothing crazy there. No mythical. It's only 2.5% chance to pop a mythical piece from the forge. But it is what it is. I did what I could. Where are you guys at? Let me know. How hard or difficult is it getting for you on day 3? Or is it still a breeze? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please consider leaving a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.